Hi guys, so in this video I'll be trying out Die Press's new nesting stamps and dies. It's the Winter Wishes. It is an auto ship program and this is the first iteration, and these items were sent free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links I'll have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you can. I'll have everything linked that's available on HSN, and I believe everything that Die Press has brought for October 4th is now available. So, including the gel pens. I know I used them early on and people were asking about, you know, if they were there yet or when they're coming. They are now posted, so I'll have that link there for you guys. So they did bring 2 auto ship programs. This is one of them. And oh my goodness. So when I had seen like a little image of this, it reminded me kind of the sets they brought out when they brought out the Marquee that had an auto ship program, and you can kind of mix and match and do all these fun things. But slightly different sizing. These are a bit larger, I think, in the actual like oval shape of this one that nests into this. So let's look at that. These are inlays. So this one has like a little cardinal, just gorgeous, and the little snowflakes there. This one has a nativity scene. Oh my goodness, you guys. And I'll read the wording off of the inspo sheet instead of me guessing, because that takes a minute sometimes. 3 3/4 inches wide about, and it's about 3 1/8 inch deep. And then the last scene here is, oh, you know, I love the Santa with the sleigh there over the little village. And again, same kind of sizing, but look at this. So that's why it's nesting. So I know in another video I mentioned it's a nesting die, and if you hadn't seen it, you might think that's like, oh, circles or squares or something like that. But nesting in that, you have this, and then these guys will inlay in there. And so it makes a starry scene. I don't know if you can see that, how the little stars are cut out there. So those are already inlaid, and I'll give a quick measure of this. I'm assuming it mats over an A2 size card. Yeah, 5 1/4 probably by 4. Yep, so what it cuts is 5 1/4 by 4, which is fantastic. Love it. What am I doing? I put this back on here like this. Comes the huge North Star there. It says Winter Wishes clearly. On this one I can see that. A nice big sentiment. My goodness, sentiments on here, just, that's so great. Again, it is an auto ship, so there are I believe 6 that come after this, and I believe when you pop over there, I'll have it linked. It's only the auto ship option, so again, if there's one, you know, the ones that you prefer to keep, or if you want to keep them all, just, you know, it's fine. They'll just release every few months, or you can go into the auto ship manager once you've logged in on HSN, go to your account, and on the left it'll have auto ship manager, and it'll kind of give you a little description, like a name of what the next set is. I had to close my windows. So yeah, it'll say, you know, something that gives you a little idea of what the next set that's coming up. But they're all set up there, so the next, you know, 6 auto ships or whatever it is that's going to come in, you can just say skip and just skip the ones you would like to skip. Keep them all. You don't have to do anything. Don't even, you know, you can go in and, I guess, refresh your memory. But a lot of times people ask me, oh, you know, what was the auto ship, or what's it going to be the next time? So whenever Beth presents there on Die Press, you can always come back to YouTube and just put in, you know, Winter Wishes nesting dies, and it'll show you the demo from before, and you can always go through and see all the auto ships that are coming up. Die Press does email them, so if you haven't signed up for the emails, you can sign up on mydiamondpress.com, and then you'll have that in your email if you want to just hold on to the email, right? So different ways to look at it again. And again, you can cancel any day. So even if you just want this first one, it's an auto ship program, give it a couple days and just go into the auto ship manager and just say cancel, and it'll cancel the rest of them. So, and you can unskip. So let's say you don't cancel, but you skip some, maybe later you change your mind, you can unskip the ones that you had skipped, as long as there's, you know, time to do that. I don't think you can unskip after it's supposed to slated to have gone out, okay? Okay, so look at these stamps. Oh my gosh, wishing you a season of gladness, a season of cheer, and to top it all off, a wonderful year. Aw, really sweet and nice and big. I mean, these are sentiments. I would probably place these on the inside of the card, but let's see what this shows here. So they're showing you here how you do, you know, your inlay, of course. I suppose if you wanted a background paper that does a background piece, you know what I'm saying? So this isn't, there'll be a color visible through here, because if you, well, we'll talk about that in just a minute. I don't want to confuse anybody. Let's just move on. So we have the inlays, and then we have the sentiment stamps for inside of the card. I think this is going to be very simple, guys. So what I'm going to do is just grab an A2 size card and some paper that I would like to go with that, and we will get started. Oh, and then our words. Hold on. I skipped over that, didn't I? Merry Christmas, Winter Wishes, and Oh Holy Night. I mean, these are so nice. Okay, I will be right back. I will try out this scene. So I'm going to take this. What I was trying to say earlier is, let's say I'm going to cut this, and I have this glitter paper, and this glitter paper sometimes is a struggle to use, but we will see. I'm just going to pop this on here, roll it through. It's going to leave that center, but I'm going to inlay it. So I will use this in just a minute. But what I was trying to explain to you guys, like, let's say we cut that out, that black piece will be there. And then let's say I use this on this blue color, which I'm going to do it the opposite way. I don't know why I'm doing this, but anyway, so you run this through, and let's say now you have your inlay on there. Now you can see through from the inlay to the black layer, but you still don't have the stars. So that's an easy way to add 3 colors to your paper, because the stars will still be seen through this blue paper, through the black paper, down to your card base, which in my case is a white card base. I'm going to do something a little bit different, I think, if I can. So again, you can just cut a piece of paper that's a little bit smaller than 4 and a little bit smaller than 5 and a quarter, and just mat it in the back if you wanted. But what I'm going to do right now is run this through the blue paper. So it's just opposite. Basically, I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to run this through here. And I always like, before I use an inlay, I run that one, because otherwise you have the inlay and you have to clean it out and all that stuff. So this one I'll do first, run that through. And then I'll take this same guy, make sure it's all clean with, you know, paper hanging out in there. I'll run it through this guy with this. And of course we tape it down. I usually use my best ever craft tape, whatever washi, tape it down so it doesn't move. And I'm going to run that through. And I'll be right back. So I have this guy here. And it has all the inlays and everything. So I can pop this out. Let me see here. Oh, you know, I need this guy. So I'm going to clean out as many as I can while it's still in the die here. And then the rest I'll take out. Again, it's because this glitter paper is kind of a little touchy. So there we go. And I'm just going to remove these. Love how you can see the outline there. Okay. So I'm just going to pop these guys out, but quickly, as I can show you, this, like I said, doesn't remove anything, and then you can layer these two together. And I need to pop out the rest of the stars, but you'll see right through both of them, and then that background is still behind this part. So let me clean this all out, and I will be right back. So I have my 2 layering pieces, and I'm just going to glue those together, and then that can go on top of my card base. And if you want to add like another color, obviously I have the white back there. You can also take something like this. Let's say I had these guys. And you can either cut a hole, again, a little bit smaller than 4, a little bit smaller than 5 and a quarter, or you can just pop in some paper right here that, you know, covers this top part behind there. And now you have silver shining through with the blue and everything else. And then on your white cardstock, or however, looks lovely. I think I might use that silver to actually cut the sentiment. So we'll just leave that for now. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and stamp my sentiment on the inside before we go too much further. So I'm going to set this up on my well-magneted stamping tool here. And so I'm just going to get that ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Very bright, delight, happiness, and peace. Let's do this one. And I'm just kind of eyeballing left and right and up and down. Let's get this out from under here. And I think I'm going to stamp it in blue, just to bring some of that blue from the front back inside the card. And smooth pressing there. And these are acrylic stamps, so just some firm, even pressure. Oh, that looks lovely, except for I missed the eye down here. Oh, you know what? I didn't ink it up. You can tell if it doesn't touch is one thing, but if you didn't put ink to begin with, that's another. So I'm just going to ink up the whole thing anyway. Alright, get that eye in there. Just gotta press it a little harder. I'll be right back. Yeah, guys, sorry. This guy was too close and was keeping it like up. So, all right, I'm gonna go rinse this off and I will be right back. Okay, so we have our inside of our card. Put that on there. And what I'm gonna do is just glue this down. Oh, just a little bit. So we gotta make sure all our little bits are out. Okay. Very good. And I'm just gonna put as much glue as I can, especially on the edge, of course. But you know, all these little bits are on here. Just a little something here and there, just to hold it down better. Just kind of go like this on that top part. Okay. And with these guys, pretty good right there. Oh, I like that little bit of blue. Like if you did a drop shadow, you can definitely drop shadow too if you like. So I'm holding that down, I might as well hold down the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this down. Kind of placing glue like I did before, but it's easier because I just have this solid surface here. All right. Okay, I'm gonna hold this all down and I'll be right back. Looking good. I love that deep blue. And if you wanted some texture, run through an embossing folder and you have that little bit of texture too, that'd be really sweet. And I'm just gonna take the Merry Christmas. I was like, ooh, oh holy night, we really want that one, but you know, we have the Santa, so I'll reserve that one for like the nativity scene. And I'll just do Merry Christmas on this one with that shiny, shiny paper I just shown y'all, and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, there's that. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, I'm like the seat, but it came out, but it looked like it stayed in there. So I thought it might be separate wording. Oh, how pretty. Really nice. Love that font. And I think I'm just going to glue that straight down right here. I mean, we can put it anywhere, really. But I don't want to cover that up. So I'm going to put glue on the back of my hand because when you're using metallic paper, you want to just go easy on the glue. It can warp it a little bit. So, and when I put this down, I'm going to eyeball where I am centered. That looks pretty good. And just kind of tuck that down. Make sure the C is nice and level. And a little bit higher up there. There we go. That looks good. Okay, I'm gonna hold that down and I'll be right back. And there is my card. Simple die cut. I love die cutting. So for me, that's just right up my alley there. And then we have a beautiful sentiment on the inside. Really nice. So again, the subsequent auto ships are all like this oval shape. They're all, you know, interchangeable. I think the next one's like birthday. Then there's an Easter one. There's a pets one. There's another one that has to do with like Christmas again. Oh, the Halloween one. Amazing. Super cute. So just keep an eye out. And again, if you haven't seen the presentation or, you know, that Beth puts out there on HSN, definitely check it out, or the sneak peek so you can see them other than my description that's, you know, lacking there. But thanks for watching, guys. Thank you so much, Die Press, for sending these items for review. And I'll have images coming up. I'll have all the links in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.